Hi everyone, welcome back to Erica's Joyful Oven after a really long wait. I'm finally back. So I'm just gonna give a few minutes for the live to build. Yeah, I'm really excited today. I'm gonna be sharing a really quick, easy, delicious cornbread recipe. Yeah, I have one in the oven right now, so it smells so good in the kitchen. So you guys could go ahead in the chat, let me know where you're watching from. Hi to RT and Simba as well. Yeah, they are watching on Facebook. So I'm streaming as well on YouTube. So if you guys, when you guys are able to, go ahead on YouTube if you aren't already on my YouTube channel and click subscribe. Yeah, and on Facebook as well, you guys can find me for those of you watching on YouTube. So just hi to Pamela, Simba, and Simba. Hi to Allison as well. Uh, and to those of you watching on YouTube. So I'm just gonna go ahead while you guys are joining and take the stuff out of the oven. It smells so good, I wish you guys could smell it. Okay, so what I have baking is a cornbread to show you guys the finished results as well as some potato bread. So if you guys have not already checked out the potato bread recipe on YouTube and Facebook, you guys could go ahead and check that out. Yeah, so we have 41 persons, 42 persons on Facebook. So just a second, guys, bear with me. So it's been a while since I've done this, right? And at the end of this very quick recipe, I'm gonna take some questions from you all. So go ahead and start putting your questions in. Yeah, and it's been a while. It's been almost a year, so I'm a little bit nervous. But looking forward to those questions. Excited to be back here. Excited to be sharing videos. I want to take a second just to say thank you to everyone who messaged over the past couple of months to check in on me, like, hey, are you okay? I miss you. I really appreciate you guys checking in. And even to people messaging for recipes and stuff that kept me going because this is what I love to do. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead now and get started. I don't want to keep back too long, right? So I'm making today a really delicious cornbread. Now my family likes cornbread. They don't love it. I love it personally. And I prefer a cornbread that may not be traditional to the southern, those southerners, but it's delicious, it's fluffy, it's soft, it's light, and that's what I'm going to make today. So I'm going to get started by adding in 1 cup of very fine cornmeal. Now I like to use pan cornmeal. It's very fine, it's not really corn flour, but it's very fine. Yeah, so 1 cup goes in, and I'm also going to add in 1.5 cups of milk. You can use evaporated milk or you can use full cream. I prefer evaporated. So I'm going to add this, and I'm going to stir this all together, and it's going to make a very thick kind of pasty mixture. So hi to Amanda and Rita, hi to Sherry, Parvati. I'm seeing a lot of familiar names. I really appreciate all of the support, guys, all along. So I don't know if you guys can see in the bowl, it's getting nice and thick. And the longer that this sits, probably if I give it about 2 to 3 minutes, it's going to thicken up really nice. Now in the meantime, I have my oven. It's already preheated because I've been baking, but it's at 375 degrees. There we go. So you guys can see this really nice, thick, pasty consistency. Now if you were to use a cornmeal that's a little bit more gritty, you can add in a little extra, maybe about 1/4 cup extra cornmeal, or we're going to add in flour later. You can add in an extra 1/4 cup of flour. That's going to help thicken it up. Okay, so I'm going to remove my cornbread has been baking. You guys want a sneak peek? So good. Okay, so once this is nice and thick, nicely incorporated, there's no lumps, I'm gonna just set this aside for just a minute. And into another bowl, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the wet ingredients. So I have 2 large eggs. And into this, I'm gonna add in 2 tablespoons. Now you can use vinegar, you can use lime juice, or if you guys have pickles in the fridge, any kind of pickles, you can use the pickle juice. I like to make pickled onions sometimes, and so what I do is I take the pickle juice from that. It gives a really lovely flavor. So that's going to go in, just 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to whisk this together, breaking up those egg yolks just until it's combined. There we go. Into this, I'm going to add in 3 tablespoons of sugar, or you can add in honey or any sweetener of your choice. You can leave this part out if you want. It doesn't make it too sweet, but it gives a really nice flavor that the kids really enjoy. So that's 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. I'm also going to add in 1/2 cup of melted butter. You can use margarine here or unsalted, it's really your choice. There we go. And I'm just gonna give this a quick stir. Now my wet ingredients is gonna go into the cornmeal mixture. And we're almost finished. It's that easy. So don't forget guys, you all can let me know in the comments where you're watching from, and if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer after this recipe, just go ahead and leave it in the comment section. So I'm mixing in all these ingredients together just until it's combined. There's no need for a mixer or anything here. So hi to Marie and Indra. I'm seeing quite a few persons on YouTube as well, so hi to all of you. Okay, so this is almost mixed in. Just making sure there's no lumps. Okay, so once this is good, I'm gonna go ahead and add in the rest of the ingredients. So I have here 3/4 cups of flour, and I'm gonna add that in. And again, because I'm using very fine cornmeal, it's gonna absorb the liquid really well, and it's gonna thicken up the mixture perfectly. If you're using a cornmeal that's not as fine and you think it's a little bit gritty, you can add an extra, maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons of flour. But as this is with that pan yellow cornmeal, I'm gonna go ahead and add in just 3/4 cups of flour. And of course, I'll post the recipe as soon as the live is over, so you guys would get to see it. I'm going to mix this in, and while it's mixing, I'm going to go ahead and add in just 1/4 cup of cheese. You could leave this out as well, or you can add in to your taste. And I want to add in some nice seasoning, so I'm going to add in 2 to 3 tablespoons of fresh chives. It depends on your taste. And I like to add in about 1 teaspoon of chopped fresh rosemary. That's going to complement the cheese and the cornmeal. Just lovely. I'm also going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And finally, I'm going to add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda. And because I have added that acidic element, the pickle juice or the lime juice or the vinegar, whichever one you decide, the baking soda is going to react with it to make this cornbread rise beautifully. So I'm going to mix this in. And you can see the texture of it is really nice. It's almost like a box, something that you would buy ready-made in a box. It's nice and thick. Something that would go really nice in this is probably, instead of some cheddar cheese, you could add in some Parmesan cheese. Probably sprinkle a little bit at the top as well. So once there's no lumps in the mixture of flour or cornmeal and it's nicely mixed in, this is going to go into a greased baking pan. So what I like to do is take just a regular bread pan, a smaller size, and I'm going to add this in, or you could go in an 8-inch square baking dish as well. And I've greased it with some oil. I'm not going to add any flour, and I'm going to add all of this mixture in to the baking pan. There we go. Trying not to get any of this left behind. I'm going to level this out. There we go. And I'm going to knock the pan very gently just to get any air bubbles out. So again, this is going into a preheated oven at 375 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes until the top is nice and golden. Or if you're like me and you forget the time, you just remember and say, oh no, and run to the oven. Either way works.
Everybody is saying in the chat how it has been a long time since they saw you.
Yes. So it's been a really long time, and so last year, August, some of you will know my daughter, who was 6 years at the time, published her first book, which is available in bookstores in Arabic, in Nigel Arakan bookstore, mixing up everything in my mind. It's available in Nigel Arakan bookstores. The name of it is Operation Cooperation, right? And so I was kind of busy last August with helping her launch that book, which was really awesome, by the way. And shortly after, in September, we found out, my husband and I found out we were expecting. And so...
Expecting what?
Oh, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, so I have a baby now, and so that's where I've been the past couple of months. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really happy about that. And so the past couple of months, I've missed you all a lot, but it was just really nice to take that time and rest and spend time with our girls and just, rest and soak in everything that God was doing. It's been awesome. So
Eugene, what's this? Someone has a question. Eugene has a question. Can you use permusa in this recipe?
So yes, you can use permusa in the recipe, and you wanna go either for the very fine cornmeal texture. I haven't tried the corn flour, right? I'm not sure, guys. I usually stick to pan, but I know that my mom uses permusa, so I will investigate that for you all. But yes, you can go ahead and use it. I've used other brands as well, and I find that it tends to be sometimes a little bit gritty, even though it's the fine texture. And so if that's the case, you could use it, but as I've said, add a little extra flour until you get this nice consistency. So this is what I like to use. I use the last of it today because I like to use it. Right? It's just pan, and it's yellow cornmeal.
Lovey wants to know Are you okay blinking a lot?
I'm nervous, and we have the lights facing me, and it's in my eyes. Yeah, that's why I'm blinking a lot. I haven't done this in a while, so it's kind of new all over again to have the lights flashing in my eyes.
Then you also blink a lot regularly.
And yeah, I tend to blink a lot because my eyes feel dry. Thank you to all of you. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you all the finished cornbread.
Lovey also has a question here. Can we omit the eggs?
Um, you can keep the eggs out of it, and what you can use in place of it probably is flaxseed. So you can mix the flax seeds with water, and that makes like a good egg replacement. And yeah, I've never tried it, but I've heard really good reviews on it. So that's something that you guys could definitely try. Okay, so to remove this, I'm just gonna run a knife on the side of the pan. And there we go. It's also a bit brown on the sides. I think I left it in a minute too long while I was starting the live. But I actually like those brown crisp parts. It's just really nice to bite into it. So I'm gonna cut in. It's falling apart because it's so soft. And there we go. Can you all see that? It's nice and soft, it's moist. And then the top of it and the sides are a little bit crisp, which is really good. Can you guys see that? And you all could see the nice seasonings inside of it. Some thyme and some rosemary. It smells really good. Let me try some.
Sure. Yeah.
It's really, really, really good.
Oh, this thing is soft.
Right? It's really moist.
Whoa. He's gonna give away this, but I think we should keep it instead. It's actually really good. It's super soft.
Yeah.
It's like it has a cake texture, like.
Yeah.
Maybe we show them a close up of it.
So I like to have this with some stew. It's really good. Or any kind of gravy, and it's really good with turkey as well. Yeah. Or somebody said some butter on it. I mean, it's so good. It's so moist. I actually don't really need the butter. It's really, really good. The end piece is my favorite. So if you guys have any questions, you all could go ahead and put it in the comments. If I missed any of the questions, you guys could go ahead and just repeat it for me. I mean, it's been a couple months, well, almost a year since I've been here, so it's just really good to be back with you all. Again, I'm really grateful for all of the support all along. You guys are really awesome. So let me go ahead and say hi to Cindy, who just joined as well, to Lolita, to all of you all who have always been supporting. I'm really grateful. I will post the recipe on the Facebook page and YouTube page a little bit later, well, in a few minutes, and after the live finishes. Yeah. And you all could look at the replay as well at any point in time.
I think this recipe was like super easy to make.
Yeah.
It took like less than 10 minutes preparation time.
Yeah, it is. And if I've prepared this for a large crowd already, and probably like 60 persons. And it was really easy because the recipe is easy to multiply. And you also how quick and easy it was to put together. So it's easier than a macaroni pie or anything else, and it's a really tasty side.
Everybody is saying
Hi, Cindy.
congratulations. and welcome back. Everybody's really happy to see you back.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to posting more recipes. So if you guys have any recipes you'll want to see, so I know that I've gotten messages for aloo roti, sada roti, aloo pies, what else? So many recipe requests, right? So I'm going to be getting to those soon. Yeah, and yeah, the recipe will be available on YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys haven't already, you all can find me on Facebook if you all haven't, on YouTube if you all haven't. Go ahead and just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button,
Share the video.
and share as well. So I'm not gonna keep you guys too long. I don't want to keep the live too long, but go ahead and keep posting your questions or comments, and I will respond to all of them. Yeah. And thank you all very much for all of the congratulations. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited. I have somebody else to cook for now, and it's awesome. So, hope you all have an amazing, wonderful evening. And I will. Yeah, somebody said it's nice to the camera guy, Mr. joyfuloven. Yes,
Oh, you
interesting.
forgot to show them the buns at the back.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you should show them.
Okay. You guys want to see the potato bread up close? Somebody said they like the buttershot recipe. I've gotten some good feedback on the buttershot and dark brie as well. Oh, I'm really happy. I'm excited. I'm excited and I'm appreciative and grateful for all of your support and yeah, all of you who missed me, I miss you all too. Hi to Patricia as well, to Janet. Hi Janet, and Gail as well. So I'm going to show you all the potato bread just before we leave, before I leave.
In the Broncos, I want to know will self-rising flour wheat.
Um, if you do add the self-rising flour, you could probably leave out some of the baking powder because I know it already has baking powder in it. Depending on how you use it, probably 1 teaspoon of baking powder instead of two, because it's just 1 cup of flour. Yeah, so go ahead and add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder and the baking soda, and instead of 2 teaspoons of baking powder. So this recipe as well for potato bread is on Facebook and YouTube. It's really easy to make and it's really nice and soft. You can see the inside of it. It's so good. And it smells really awesome too.
That bread goes really good with like ham and turkey. Like good for
Yeah.
Christmas time and it's just so soft. Like you can eat like anything with it. Like 2 pieces of sausage, maybe some cheese. It just cuts through so nice. It's not hard and rough.
Yeah, it's really
Like
soft.
it's soft. It's super soft.
And the kids actually like this on its own without anything with it. It's so soft. It just pops right back up. I'm excited. You like it? Oh yeah, so this is my accent, guys. I'm Trini. Yeah. Some persons as well have asked me where I'm from. So I don't have an accent. I try to speak proper so you all understand me, because I have yours as well in New York and all over that are like, well, we don't understand you. So yeah, so I try to speak as well as I could, but then at the same time, I mean, it's me, it's Trini. It's how we do things. Yeah. Okay, so it's 6:29. Yeah. So you also how easy this cornbread was to make. It's really delicious. It's nice. You all can have it with. To be honest, it's nice with a cup of tea.
Some
A
butter.
cup of tea. It's nice with a cup of tea
And some butter.
and some butter
And yeah, and some cheese and
and
things.
some cheese and thing. I'm all conscious of my accent. Okay, so I hope you all have amazing evening and amazing today's what?
Today's
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yes. So as tomorrow starts a new week, I hope you all have an amazing week. Yeah, I pray that you all are blessed this week and that it's gonna be amazing and awesome. Hi to Naplika as well. Yeah, I know you ask me all the time. Alright, so guys have an awesome evening. And I'll see you guys again soon. Look out for some more videos. Any questions, comments, go ahead and post them on the live. And yeah, that's it. Have an awesome time, guys. Bless you. Bye. Super.
I can't find the end button.
I think it's at the top. So good.